All right, I'm recording. Hello, everyone. My name is Bijan Aruzian, and basically, this is the November Words Alive. I almost messed up. I was like, what is the name of, what does WAWS mean again? Words Alive, Worcester, I think that's what it's called, scholarship. Basically, the mentor workshop. So you're going to learn a bunch of information about library stuff. It's going to be really, really cool. But before we begin, I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the task force, because now we have a task force for the Words Alive scholars, which are you guys. So as you can see, I'm Bijan, but also, hey, who's this dude to my left? Sorry, Tyler, you're on my left right now. So Tyler, introduce yourself, my man.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tyler Pratt. I'm a member of the task force. Looking forward to getting to meet some of you virtually.
Yeah. And Paige, hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. I'm also a member of the task force, and I'm also a mentor for Marsha, and I'm really
Yay.
excited.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, I am not a mentor. I wish I was, but I have been with Words Alive for many years. I originally started on the adolescent book group, so some of you may recognize me from there. And I'm also part of the scholarship, whole, I guess, choosing, interview panel weirdness that's happened. So if you're looking at me and you're like, who is this guy? I recognize him, but I don't remember where. I most likely interviewed at you at some point for the scholarship. So hello, welcome back. Now, also, in my everyday job, I am a librarian at College Rolando Library for the San Diego Public Library. So I have a lot of knowledge about libraries and also public work, public entities, and basically where you can get a lot of free, cool stuff that's available to you, a lot of opportunities. But before I go more into the library stuff, I just want to tell you a little bit more about the task force at hand. The task force in itself basically is where we are going to have a collective of people like the three of us, but I think it's more like around 12 people altogether of various different backgrounds and expertise. And we're just here to help you out, to basically provide a lot of resources, information, and anything else that we can to make your life a lot easier, both academically and in your personal life. So if you have any questions or you need anything, maybe you just like to seek advice, reach out to me. I'm the chair of the task force, or just reach out to the task force in general. But the best way to go about it is by just emailing me. And if you feel uncomfortable emailing me, have your mentor email me. That's perfectly fine. And I can always basically like send you to the right area of expertise and the right information. But other than that, also another important thing is if you have a subject or a topic with one of these workshops that you just really want covered, whether it be, hey, I really want career advancement, or more about financial services, financial aid, tax relief, more about the library, more about things that are happening around San Diego. That is the most important thing to me as a chair is I want to know what you want to know about. So therefore we can make sure that we create workshops dedicated to that. So please email me anytime, any of the information or things that you want to know about. And we can really make some really cool things happen from it. So other than that, Tyler, Paige, anything else you want to add? We are no longer a shadow entity of, some some veiled cloaks of like, who is this task force and who are these people? We have faces now.
I
Nothing
think
to
you did a
add
great
right
job explaining.
That's good.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
then,
great.
great.
Just, if anybody feels like reaching out directly to me too, just feel free. I'm here and I'm happy to help where I can.
Yeah. And I'd like to add, we all have various backgrounds, but me personally, I mean, I grew up in a really bad, unprivileged area in El Cajon. I did not have money growing up. I kind of grew up in the ghetto, to be honest with you. And I went through a lot of different programs for not only financial services, but also academic services that may help me. So I have a lot of the background. I am not some hoity-toity person, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that if you need to talk to somebody that's gone through some of the things that you may be going through, I can't say I 100% have, but I at least know that struggle. And hey, at this point, I have 4 college degrees. It can happen. Not to my own horn, I'm just saying, hey, you can get through college and you don't have to spend gratuitous amounts of money to make it happen. So with that said, let's get started with the November workshop. It's about library services, and I promise you, it's a doozy, guys. It's going to be awesome. So I'm going to start sharing my screen so you guys can see all the cool stuff that I'm doing, and that way you won't have to see my face anymore, which I'm sure you're all super excited to know. All right, so now you can probably see my screen. Tyler, please give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen. All right, cool. Now, basically, I am going to be telling you about San Diego Public Library in particular. It is the main library in San Diego, but also know that both your college has a library, which probably has a bunch of services available to you, academic services, and also they're the county libraries. So if you're more on the outskirts of the city, like Chula Vista or El Cajon or anything like that, you will also have a library system available for you. But with that said, San Diego proper library is home to 36 different libraries all around you, and you can always find the closest one to give you a bunch of really cool stuff. So I'm here to tell you all about it, but I'm going to keep it brief and I'm going to make it easy for you guys. So first things first, there is the main library, right? And we have a variety of different in-person services happening right now. Now with the pandemic, as you can imagine, some things are closed, but in particular, with the libraries, there are 13 locations which are located right here. And at these locations, we have in-person services. What this means is you can always have a book sent over to the library where you can check it out. And it's basically pickup service. So kind of you show up in the parking lot, you give the library a call, you give them your information, and they bring out the book to you. Easy as that. They check it out for you and everything. But also, more importantly, if you need to use a computer or you need to print something, right now they're providing free printing services and computer services. So you get up to 10 prints for free per day, per location. So you can always go to Central Library, print out 10 pages, then go to, say, Logan Heights Library, which is actually pretty close to Central Library, and print out another 10 pages. Hey, thumbs up. And also there's going to be Wi-Fi services, scanning services, and a variety of other things. Now, all of the libraries in San Diego, including all the ones down here, are going to have pickup services where I spoke earlier about, you know, basically you call them ahead of time, they check out the book for you, and they bring it out for you. These ones up here are going to have the computer stuff, but these ones and all combined are going to have the pickup services. So that's the main stuff. It's a library, you can check out books. But I'm sure you're rolling your eyes being like, of course, Bijan, I already know about that. Well, let me tell you something a little bit more specific for you guys. Bam! San Diego Circuit. This is the coolest thing available to you, and I use this extensively as a college student, but not a lot of people know about it. So all you need to do is in Google, type in SD Circuit, and this will come up. But if you want the actual URL, it's circuit.sdsu.edu. And also know that I'm going to have a little information packet that I will email out to all of you with all of the links that I'm talking about today. Now, with San Diego Circuit, this will search every single university and county library in all of San Diego. You can see them all right here, right? And with this, they'll search all the universities and libraries for whichever book you're looking for. That's right. And in particular, why this is important is because public libraries usually just have regular fiction and nonfiction books. But in schooling, you usually have very unique, specific books, academic books, that cost a lot of money. Sometimes it's even written by your professor for $200. I speak from experience, and it's not fun. Well, with this, all you have to do is search for every book that's, you know, on your agenda, so to speak, or your syllabi for the semester, and it will find a bunch of the books for you at, say, one of them are at UC San Diego, and the other one's at UCSD, right? Or, well, UC San Diego's UCSD. UCSD or USD, right? And with this, just with your library card that you can get from San Diego Public Library, you will be able to check out both of them. Usually, you can only check out a book from your college, whether it's Grossmont College or SDSU, right? Now you can check it out from any library in San Diego, have it sent to the closest library to you, and from there, you will be able to have it for a month, and you can get renewals, which means if you're not done with it after that month, you can re-up it for an additional month, and you can do that up to 5 times, which really means you can have it for 5 months, which also, if you do the math, is a semester. So you can have any book that you need for your semester to you for free. I use this extensively, and it's going to save you hundreds of dollars. I don't really know a book to look up, but let's just say, I don't know. I'll type in promises, right? And a bunch of books are going to come up. But say you're looking for this particular academic one right here, Promises to Keep, African Americans and the Constitutional Order. Click on that. And all of a sudden, now you can request it to be sent to your closest library. This one is at UCSD. See? And you can have it sent right on over for you. So that's pretty cool. Now, moving along, there's another thing that's going to be very special and unique for you guys. I don't really have a tab or anything for it, but I will type in right here, Wi-Fi hotspot. And you guys get to look at this really cool image right here. Why not? Now, something that's going to be coming up, because I am a librarian at San Diego Polk Library, and also I'm a member of the Technology Advisory Board, is basically for the city of San Diego, the Department of IT has purchased over 500 copies of basically Wi-Fi hotspots. They're little portable routers that you can put in your pocket, and it will give you internet for free. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, well, I already have internet or I already have a mobile hotspot. This can be perfect, though, for if you have different family members, children, relatives, siblings that use internet also, that may be sharing the internet with you and taking a lot of the bandwidth that's needed for, I guess, computer services, like if you're doing Zoom or something. So this won't be starting until January 2021. But basically, you can go to any library in San Diego. Ahead of time, you'll want to check, reserve it. And you can check these routers out for 6 months at a time. Now, you can always renew it, which means you can, after the 6 months, basically after 6 months, you can return it, then check it out again. So you can always have internet and you won't have to pay for it. The internet is free and unlimited via AT&T. And yeah, this initiative is going to be starting very, very soon. Take advantage of it, guys. This is a way to get free internet where you can have it at home for your family or anything else. And yeah, if you have any trouble, if you want to get more information or if you have any trouble getting information about this, reach out to me once again. And I'll be providing my email in the document for you, okay? But these hotspots are going to be a huge, huge thing that I personally have been working on to give basically lower economic people in the community or variety, just anybody that has trouble getting internet, available to have internet for free. Moving on. This is going to be the bread and butter of our today's whole thing, and that is the e-library. Now, you can reach this by just typing in sandiego.gov/e-library, and this will come up. Now, this is going to be so cool, and we have so many different resources available for you just online. I'm not going to get into everything, but I'm going to get into some of the really, really cool stuff that you might be interested in. Now, the first one's going to be Cloud Library. This is the biggest or largest database of ebooks and audiobooks and everything else that you may need available to you. And you can use this not only on your phone, your tablet, but also on your computer. And as you can see, this is the homepage, and you can just, check out anything you want. You could search. It has over something like, I forget, but I think it's like 200,000 or even more books and things available to you. So if you're looking for a book for your class or you just want to read something, this is always available to you. And hey, there's no renewal dates, there's no fines, no nothing weird like that. Now, for the eLibrary, for Cloud Library and everything else, you're going to want a library card. Now, you can always go to any of your local libraries to get a library card. But if you have trouble doing that, or you just feel uncomfortable going to a library, or for whatever means you don't feel comfortable or don't think that you can get a library card, here's a little clue: you can. No matter what, you can. If you have any trouble, once again, reach out to me. But if you just want to be quick and get a library card access today, you can by just going to this handy link, which will be in your document, and get a free digital card. And with the digital library card, you are going to be able to access anything that I'm going to be speaking about from here on out immediately. You're going to get access immediately. Don't have to go into a library. You don't have to talk to anybody. Just type your information in and you'll have one. Now, back to the eLibrary, which we're at right now. From here, you will also be able to get digital magazines, free online courses if you want career advancement, things like that. But we are going to scroll down to this part called Education and Language. This is going to be your best friend. Now, one of the most important aspects of this, which you can use right now, is called the Adult Learning Center. And I have the tab open right here. Now, this is by BrainFuse, which is a company that specializes in tutoring. But the Adult Learning Center from BrainFuse in particular gives you, college students, access to a host of different options to make your life easier. In particular, the Writing Lab. With the Writing Lab, basically, you'll have access to a live tutor and these tutors are not like high school tutors. These are usually college professors. The minimum requirement is to have a master's degree to be hired by this, and most of them have PhDs. So these are not just schmucks that are, helping you out. These are legit educators. And basically, I kind of don't want to click on it. I'm scared to come. Oh, okay, good. It's just going to ask me to log in. Now, just know for any of these eLibrary things, if it asks you to register, since you went through the San Diego Public Library, access will be free. When you create an account with BrainFuse, it will be free. It will not cost you money, where usually it'll cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, yeah, if you were to click on Writing Lab, once you have an account, basically you're going to get into a room, a digital room with a live educator, where they will help you not only write an essay, but they will also check your essay if you already have one written and you just need it reviewed, and they will give you pointers of how to revise it. This is essential. Oftentimes, we can write an essay, but we don't feel comfortable about it, or we just don't know what the teacher's going to say. Hey, in this situation, you're going to get a live college English professor to read your essay and give you pointers of how to make it better. How awesome is that? Not only that, but there is live tutoring, and this is live tutoring Sunday through, I guess, Saturday, like every day, basically, from, I believe it's 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. So 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. every single day, I guess, other than holidays, as you can see right here. There will be a live tutor, and once again, these are college professors that will chat with you one-on-one to make your life a lot easier, to help you out in basically any subject you can think of. Now, on top of that, there's a test center to help you out with any of the college tests, the SAT, GRE, any of those, ones. There's skills builders where you can basically build up your skills in your education, whether it's math, English, science, history, any of that. But also look at this stuff. If you want something more specific, they have unique things ready for you, whether it's preparing for the U.S. citizenship test. I know my father, who is now a U.S. citizen, he used this to make his life a lot easier preparing for that, because, that test is a lot harder than you guys would imagine. Some of you guys already know, but man, that test is not easy. High school equivalency prep, this is basically if you're trying to get your GED or other like-minded things. And even if you need help with Microsoft Office and resume building. Resumes, I tell you, resumes can be a little tricky. If you need any help, this is the way to go. So please, 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 please use this, guys. It is amazing. I cannot speak highly enough of it. Every time I'm at my library, and I work at the library for SCSU, basically. It's the College Rolando Library. Every time a student comes in and needs help, I point them in this direction because these guys will help you and make your life a lot easier. Next up, you guys already know this. You guys already have different libraries and resources available to you through your academic, library. But there is going to be where are you? Here it is, the Gale Testing and Reference Education Center. Now, through Gale, they're going to give you a lot of different college prep and career prep tests and basically guides and courses for you. So specifically, if you are preparing for the ACT, SAT, or GRE, this will give you all of the information you want. At the library, nonstop, people are always asking me for ASVAB or GRE or any of these types of tests, preparation guides, but they're all really old, like 2007. Those guides aren't going to help you at all. This one is the 2020 guides. These are the most accurate you can have, and they are available to you right now. And that also covers a host of career different tests for you, whether it's military, real estate, teaching, social work. I'm not going to read all of them for you, but as you can see, there's a lot of really cool stuff available to you. Also grad school and international things like US or the TOEFL. So please make use of it. It is going to make your life a lot easier. All right, we are breezing through. I love this. What's next? We've got, oh yes, okay. So if you want a free laptop, this is how. So there is a program called the Next Level Access Computers to Kids. Now, in particular, from here on out, I'm going to be talking about some programs that aren't necessarily for you, and I'm going to breeze through these. Give me like 5 minutes talking about it. But these are for if you have kids or younger siblings or anybody from kindergarten to 12th grade. This is going to be your best friend of 3 resources available for you to make your life easy. First off, if you want to have an additional computer at home or laptop, this is what you're going to do. Basically, you're going to go to this link right here, and you're just going to fill out the information requested by it. And it's not like super, nitpicky information. It's basically like your name, address, and like, hey, what's going on? Like, why do you need this? You don't have to write an essay or anything like that. But the main requirement is that you need to qualify for free or reduced price lunches through your school. That's it. And when I say you, I mean, your children or whoever this is for, the kid. Now, I talked to the head of this program, and she said if for whatever reason you don't qualify for free or reduced price lunches, but you are low income or you just need a laptop, still fill out the guide, and in particular in the notes, let them know that you are sent here from Bijan Naruzian, or you can just type in Mr. B, and she will hook you up, okay? Because once again, it's good to have contacts and people that you know. But in particular, this program is going to be if you have a laptop in the home, but there are other family members that also need access to the internet or access to a laptop, and you guys are struggling going back and forth between them. This will make your life a lot easier. This is a laptop that you will be given and to keep. This is not a laptop that you have to bring back to the library. You're not checking it out. There's no fines. There's no money involved. There's no nothing. It's basically just given to you. The only thing the kid is going to have to do is attend 3 virtual Library Next programs. And what those are is something that I'm going to be talking next about. And Library Next is, in my opinion, one of the coolest things that you can do. Trying to remember where Library Next is. Here it is, Library Next. So Library Next used to be in person, but now it is virtual. And these are programs for kids that are going to teach them about really cool, unique things. And it's always really fun. This one's about, the science of Stranger Things. This one's about tiny houses, like building tiny houses, wellness in the digital age, crafting, learning about space, screenwriting. Screenwriting is actually pretty cool. And this is like a virtual maker space. There's a variety of them. I just did a wand class just yesterday with Library Next. So all the kids need to do to get a laptop for free is attend 3 of these. That's all. And I tell you, these fill out really quick because people love them. They're super, super fun. And they're very short. As you can see, they're only about an hour, hour and a half. It's not a huge investment of time. So you can keep, your younger siblings, busy, having fun. And also, hey, you get them a laptop. And with the, wireless internet, Wi-Fi thing that we're going to be giving out, hey, you're going to be all set to go. Now, another thing is we have do your homework at the library. And what this is basically virtual tutoring from high school teachers, very similar to the Adult Learning Center, which I told you about earlier. This one's just going to be more from the library and helping K through 12 kids out with their education. Once again, all free. They're literally on a Zoom call with the people and teaching them all the things that they need to do. Right here, it says K through 8 because more specifically, they like to say K through 8, but it's really K through 12. They will cover any grade level. Just more importantly, in terms of the expertise, they can't guarantee that they're going to know trigonometry or anything like that. That's really why they say that. Yeah. So, that's basically the gist of it. I wanted to rush through it because I don't want to waste your guys' time. So I'm going to stop sharing and go back to my face. Hello. Oh gosh. Hi, Tyler and Paige. Oh, you guys are such a welcome, amazing audience. But yeah, once again, my name is Bijan, and this is the Words Alive November workshop about library services. I really want to thank you for your time. And once again, keep an eye out for the document. I'm going to be sending out all the links, all the information, and everything to you. Email me anytime you want to find more information, and I'm going to make it happen for you. Okay? So, thank you guys. Tyler, Paige, I know this is weird, but if you guys have any questions that you might think I didn't touch on, now's the time to ask. That way I can, answer for everyone. Any questions? Sorry to put you on the spot.
I just wanted to say thank you. I'm still taking some classes, and honestly, it's super helpful to have these resources for myself and to pass them on to my mentee as well, too.
Awesome. Yeah. Hey, save some money,
So you mentioned you're going to send out the sheet, and that's going to have links to all of the particular things that you talked about?
Yes, 100%.
And for any students who want to sign up, they just need to have a San Diego area address in order to, is that sort of a qual?
So this is the cool part. It used to be, but now with the digital library card, if you just want to access the digital services, that one, you don't even need zip code. And really, if it does require a zip code, just fake a zip code.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that sounds bad, but literally I'm a librarian and I talk to all librarians. They have everybody just fake them because we don't check. We don't check. If you get a physical library card, we usually check the ID, but don't quote me on this, but I'm being serious. Since I am the branch manager at my library, send it over to me. I'll get you a library card. Let's just say that.
Great.
And I won't require anything. You don't need to prove anything. You just reach out to me. I'll get you a library card. So yeah, that's it. I guess that's all. I want to thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Wonderful audience. And yeah, once again, reach out to me, guys. We're going to make this fun. We're here for you. So always reach out to the task force. My name is Bijan. I think I've said that 3 times at this point, so I don't really know what else to say. But yeah, bye, guys.
Bye.